I can't. I fucking.
Yes, that is accurate.
What's up, folks? Brad and Jake from D1DLC here, just having a chat about the For Honor beta.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beta, not an alpha, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's beta. Yeah,
I find it
closed
hard
beta.
to keep up sometimes. Anyway, so we played a fair bit of it weekend just gone, the close, not the open, which is coming up. Mm-hmm. You, me, and Ado jumped on for a bit.
Yeah, we played a few hours.
Yeah, I played a little bit solo as well. Did you?
Yeah, just the tutorial stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to give you our impressions, let you know what we thought about it, and whether it's worth you checking out. The open beta will be on this weekend as you watch this video, so it's coming up in a couple of days. The first thing I would say is that if you are thinking about buying For Honor and you haven't played it, make sure you check out the open beta.
Because I was probably in a similar boat to most people. This seemed like one of the best games ever. I was so excited and hyped for it. Not that it's not good, but absolutely it's the type of game you need to play for yourself to determine whether or not it's something you should be buying.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think it's a very unique game. It's got a great take on hand-to-hand combat. I really like what they're doing with it, but I really think you need to play it hands-on to actually know what the game is, to know not whether it's good or bad, but whether it's right for you. Which is super important. So let's start off with, I guess, maybe just the modes. Do you want to start off with the modes that are available? So what we've got to play?
So there's 3 different modes. So there's a 1v1 style, which is really exactly as it sounds, you versus someone else, with no peons or NPCs or anything floating around the battlefield. It's just you, another guy, and you take them on.
And you can do that against bots as well.
So and they still killed me as well. Then there's 2v2, which is the same as 1v1, but probably a slightly larger map maybe, and you've got a friend with you that is also part of the Rumble. I think it's called Rumble. And then 4v4, which is the big scale one. That's the Conquest sort of style maps where you've got loads of soldiers running the battlefield with you, which are just all NPCs, which you can mow down as you see fit. 4v4, so 4 of you, 4 of them. Those can also be taken over by some AI bots if you don't have enough players for your group. And yeah, basically capture the flag style.
And I think that's probably the main mode of the PvP. It seems like the most significant one anyway.
It was the most entertaining for me because when I couldn't beat any other actual player, I'd just go into the battlefield and just destroy all the peons everywhere.
So the ones we played, there was 3 capture points. Which you capture like a conquest mode in Battlefield or something.
Exactly like that, yeah.
Stand on the point. If there's no enemies there, then you claim it. Pretty easy. They're quite close together, all the capture points.
Yes.
And quite linear too. It's very much ABC, almost in a... Like as you look at the field as you enter in a horizontal manner, so you can get to almost each one of them same time. From the mark, and then almost go in a line along the back of them.
So it sort of crosses the battlefield in the center, sort of thing. So yeah.
And in the middle section, that's where you've got all the peons, for lack of a better term.
I don't know what they're called, but the grunts and stuff.
I don't really understand their purpose.
It just, I think, I don't.
There's a line where they fight, like yours and theirs fight,
and that's it.
Which you can move that line forward and back by killing them. I don't know what the benefit of that actually is.
Yeah, taking ground. I'm not really sure how that plays into the mechanics.
Because they will attack you, but not terribly aggressively. Really, only if you're there.
You can get swarmed in there a little bit, and it's hard to get away sometimes. But I don't know. Like I thought that added to the grand scale.
It certainly gives it a feel that it's a bigger battle. Absolutely. I can't see the gameplay mechanic it relates to.
No, but it would feel far too empty on that Conquest style map.
I agree with
without that sort of stuff going on. I mean, there's trebuchets and explosions and stuff going on around you, like in the middle of a battlefield, which is kind of a cool feeling.
It does, and the sounds are very good too. The sounds of battle are very good.
Exceptional.
So, if we talk about the 4v4 predominantly, which is certainly on the one we played the most, you get a choice of characters that you can go through. So there's the 3 factions, the samurais, the knights, and the Vikings. And each of those have different characters within them that you have slight variations on gameplay. Shields, some of the longer spears for a bigger range.
Assassin-y style ones.
That are very quick. Which I had a bit of success playing an assassin type character, like sort of just deliberately waiting for my chance to block and then counter-attacking, knowing that my attack happened quicker than the opponent.
The only downside, there's heaps of downsides to each of the classes and characters that you have though as well.
So I guess onto the combat system itself. I would say, firstly, we all played it on PC.
Yep.
Within about 5 minutes, I plugged in my controller, and I could not possibly go back.
Yeah.
This is a controller game as far as I'm concerned. You played it on with the mouse for quite a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to, basically mid-game that we were playing, you mentioned about the console and that being a much better option, the controller and being a better option. But I'd had to learn the controls to do that, so in mid-combat it's impossible to swap and change. It's just not going to work. So I'll start with mouse and keyboard a little bit, and I think after a little while I got used to it, but it does feel it's very difficult to visualize and feel where your blocking is going. So we'll get into directional blocking and stuff.
Absolutely, that's the key thing I found, because there's no tactile feedback. Yeah. So basically, there's 3 directions that you can block or attack to, which is up, left, or right. And obviously, if you've got a thumbstick and you're pulling to the left,
it's to
the left because it stops the left. Whereas with the mouse, you've just moved it to the left. Yep. There's no tactile feedback on that.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and you have to visually watch to see which side you're blocking on, and then you kind of miss some of the attacks and counter attacks as well because you're focused on that too much.
So in the combat, I mean, there's those basics. Obviously, there's also a few more nuances. Like there's combos, there's special moves. There's dodging. There's building up. Power-up type systems as well. So there's certainly a bit of depth in there.
There is, there's a lot of stuff to unlock, weapon upgrades and skills that you can, and perks that you can apply to each character as you earn them and that sort of stuff. So
all in all, I think there's lots to really like about this game, and I think that if you like it, you're really going to dig it. That being said, I will never play it again.
Yeah, I'm done. 100% done. It was the most rage-inducing gaming session I've had in a long time.
So angry.
And even Ado, who will attest to this, who's an avid Dark Souls player who loves that challenge, got so ragey he didn't want to play it.
Yeah. So I feel like my main strategy is to don't get outnumbered and to sneak up behind them.
She had like 1 fucking bar of health.
Is that you fucking AFKing now, Ado, you sook?
This is fucking bullshit.
Oh, you fucking twat. I think it takes a certain style of gamer that's going to enjoy that very complicated and timed attack sort of style stuff.
I feel like it might really appeal to fighting game fans.
Yeah, possibly.
I think the complexity of the amount of moves, when to execute them, counters to certain characters and
actually,
stuff like
that.
that.
Really good example.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the right audience for it.
Yeah, probably.
Certainly not me.
Running away, I've got like 3 of them on my ass.
Oh, yep, and there's 3 of them. Fuck this, I am out.
Oh, there's 2 of them again. Are you serious?
There's all 4 of them there. Like, you can't do anything.
Yep. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's 2 of them. 3 of them. Oh god. Running them the fuck away if possible.
Being outnumbered is death.
Yeah, you're done.
It's horrible. So it feels like, look, you could say that there's lots of tactics and things that we could explore with this game, but honestly, it feels like get 4 of you and move in
as
a group
a team
from A, B, C, B, A, B, C, B, A,
and the good thing is
C.
when the opposition do the same thing and you get that battle where there's 8 of you in the one spot just going hell for leather. And I found that I was useless in that scenario anyway. I kept hitting like Brad or something all the time. I don't, luckily there's no friendly fire damage.
It was really fun. And that's the times that I thought I was doing something to help was generally either in a one-on-one battle or coming up behind someone or being the second or third person on my team to join a fight. Like I never ever felt that I really was in had a chance when I was 2v1. Now, and obviously there are going to be people out there that are going to be very, very good at this, but I think that skill cap was just too high for me.
Yeah, it was significant. Yeah, absolutely right. Yep.
And the only other thing that I really found that I didn't like was, geez, I just felt sluggish. Like the character, just too much. It was. I like the idea of feeling heavy and weighty and being this giant on the battlefield, but it was just too much. It feels too slow. Yeah, it was, like you said, very sluggish and cumbersome. So I think that's pretty much our thoughts.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we said at the start, I'd recommend everybody try and play it before you buy it. Make sure it's something for you, because it's definitely not going to be for everybody.
And I think if you don't think this game's for you, maybe give it a go as well, because it's going to be for a different audience than I thought it was for. So if you don't think it's for you, maybe check it out. Hey, it's free open beta. So, download it, play it for half an hour, and if you don't like it, don't play it again. Beautiful. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Tell us what you think of the For Honor beta, and if you're going to pick it up.
Fuck this, I am out.